Welcome everyone, welcome back to my channel, Be So Light. I am Felicia, aka known as Priestess Michaela. Um, if you like my material, please remember to hit that like and share and subscribe. Okay, I have a teaching to do tonight for all healers, and this video is all about Heal the Healer. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is really between now and all the way up to the very end of July, moving into the first week of August, give or take, we're going to really concentrate on taking care of yourself. You really, really want to concentrate on taking care of yourself. So one of the things that you want to work with is making sure that you make time for yourself. If you are working with people and you are a body worker, an emotional coach, if you are a hypnotherapist, if you are a Reiki master, if you know, the trick of the trades, whatever you're doing as a healer, fulfilling your mission here on earth, this is the time to start really paying attention to how your body is starting to feel. How when you are processing your ascension energy, moving up into this frequency, moving through your stuff, doing the work, okay? Let's get in there and do the work. Let's forgive the things that need to be forgiven. Let's walk through and do the right thing. Let's clean up situations that need to be cleaned up. A lot of people are still in this cycle of tossing things underneath the carpet and forgetting like they didn't do anything to hurt someone and not really going in and cleaning it up and acknowledging the error, the mistake, the upset, whatever it is that might have been done, to actually clean it up. If you can't physically clean it up with that person, then please clean it up with that person in soul, in the soul realm. The best time to clean things up with people is at nighttime when people are sleeping. And just visualize yourself connecting with them heart to heart and saying, you know, hey, I'm really sorry for what I said or what I did or what I didn't own up to or what I should have did when this occurred, whatever the situation may be. And just say it to that person. That person will wake up in the morning feeling like, oh, wow, I feel different. I don't feel like I have that heaviness on my chest. This is only if something has occurred that you feel that needs to be cleaned up, okay? Anything that needs to be cleaned up emotionally. Because as we are approaching July 2nd, moving into that solar eclipse that I talked about in my other video, we want to really make sure we pay attention to ourselves. When you are done working with someone, please make sure you do sea salt baths. Make sure you do your smudging. Make sure you take care of yourself. If you're not doing that, you are absorbing everybody's stuff. And sooner or later, you're going to really start to feel as though everything is really heavy on you. You're going to feel more ache and pains. You're going to feel your body really stretching out all of these energies of other people. So take care of yourself. Make sure you're eating well. Make sure you're getting plenty of rest. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. That's the key right there within itself. And take time out when you're off on your off days and you're needing to rest. You don't have to always keep going and going and going all the time. Sometimes you have to take time off to just rest. And that's okay. And to be okay with resting. Sometimes we don't give ourselves permission just to rest. We feel guilty if we want to sit down and just eat something and just binge and watch movies or something that we didn't get a chance to watch months ago because we were so busy caught up in the cycle of go, go, go. It's okay to say yes to you. Saying no to someone else is a yes to you so that you can rejuvenate, so that you can heal, so that you can keep going on doing the work that you're doing. There are people that just do not understand what it's like to be a healer. Okay? We heal ourselves first because we go through our own things that we have to heal. We go through our own trials and tribulations, our own things with our families, the dynamics of that, and then things that take place in our lives on this journey. So not only are you healing yourself and moving through your own emotional and mental and spiritual and physical things that you need to move through, but you're also in that process of just learning who you are and growing with yourself. And then being the healer that you are expanding yourself and moving into others' space, their aura, and now your hands are in that. Now you're dealing with all the things that they have been dealing with, that they have been going through. And it's just the energy of all of that that's playing out in their auric field that you're stepping into. So I invite you to really start paying attention to yourself. Patchouli oil is really good when you're working with a lot of emotional energy and need people to get grounded. That's an excellent oil to use. That essential oil is really good. I know a lot of people think it's a hippie-ish smell and all of this, but it's very earthy and it's very grounding. Rose essential oil is excellent to use to keep the vibration up. Or a rose water spray to mist over yourself and to mist in the room. Selenite is your best friend also to help with clearing and cleansing out the things in the body so that you are letting go of all the hooks and cords of other people. Just simply swiping your right hand down the center front of yourself, down the center of your heart and chest and your tummy, and cutting those cords and saying, I'm releasing everybody else's cords that has been hooked into me for the day and getting rid of that energy. That's a plus. Now let's talk about your hands. If you are a body worker, your hands are going into everybody's aura all the time. So a good way to really wash your hands is when you're at the sink washing your hands and you're getting rid of everybody's stuff and you're stripping down and you're pulling down the energy, great. If you have some sea salt available to wash your hands up in, great. If you have a soap that has charcoal in it, great. If you really want to go to home base and really detox your hands and move energy out, you could always make a mixture of bentonite clay or red clay and put the red clay over your hands after you made it into a nice I like to kind of make it soupy but not too soupy. It needs to be thick enough like a pudding where you can actually smooth it out over your hands, and it's thin enough like a lotion, kind of like a lotion consistency with the red clay, and smooth it over your hands all the way up to your wrist. Take it down to your forearms, and that will help pull out all of the energy of anything that's residual, that's kind of just stored up on your hands that you want to get rid of. That's a good technique to do maybe every 3 to 4 days, depending on how much body work you're doing. It's excellent. I invite you to do that. And red clay is the best one to use for that deep detox. Red clay is excellent if you've been feeling a little sluggish, you're feeling a little tired. Put some red clay on the bottom of your feet, put it around your neck, down the center of your chest, around the lower back where your kidneys and your adrenals are, and put it over your knees and joint area, wherever you want to. And just allow yourself to just kind of sit as you draw your bath water and putting in the intentions of, I'm using this red clay to help me with healing, to move out stuck energy, no matter where it is on my body right now. And this red clay is going to help remove that energy, and so my body will release it and just neutralize it out of my body. Taking a medicine bath. Your medicine bath can be anything with beautiful crystals around it. If you want to have more love energy to replenish you, you can put rose quartz crystals around your tub. If you feel like you need more nurturing of the heart, you're going to use your green stones for that. Put it around your tub. If you want to amplify that energy, you'll take and put your quartz crystals add that to either clusters of your stones to kind of amplify that energy up. So you can put that with it. Um, just by putting those things together helps to bring a very concentrated healing energy into your tub area. Your water should have beautiful sea salt, your pink Himalayan salt. If you're working with your emotional self, your emotion bodies, the pink Himalayan salt will help with cleansing of that. It's also very nourishing because it has over, I believe, over 60 different type of minerals that's within in the pink Himalayan salt itself. If you would like to use your Epsom salt for your tired muscles, I'm in love with Dr. Till. Dr. Till has two of my actually three of my favorite. The lavender is great. The restored body one has the pink Himalayan salt already added to the Epsom salt with bergamot. Excellent. And then there's the black charcoal, which is the lava combination mixed in with charcoal into the Epsom salt. Now that one is a detox, and that's a good one. If you're using peppermint or the eucalyptus one, just be aware when you put that in the water, it cools off your water. Just to let you know, it cools everything off. That's why you would use it, to cool everything down if it's inflamed, like shoulders, knees, ankles, hips. All of that is inflamed, so you would use that eucalyptus Epsom salt for that purpose. So we talked about a medicine bath. Your medicine bath, you can have your smudging at the side and smudge yourself while you're in the tub or before you get into the tub. If you have the red clay already on your body and it's starting to kind of do the drying, now's the time that you would get into the bathtub and soak and sit into your bathtub and get your nice nourishing. And just know, because you're in the bathtub with the red clay on you, that water is just going to now be absorbing. It's the clay is in the water, so now it's going to be extracting anything else off of you, off of the body itself. So if you have a candle in place, you want to have your candle and concentrate on what it is that you would like to meditate on, and just be within yourself and reconnect to Mother Earth by your breath, breathing in, exhaling out, letting go of everybody else's stuff, giving yourself permission to take yourself back, to take back all your energy of who you are, to be replenished, to be nourished, to be in that space. So making sure you're taking back your energy. Once you're done with your bath, if you want to just take your time getting out of the tub and just letting everything just go down the drain and visualizing everything that has ever happened in the day or week or whatever it is. If this is going to be one of those deep medicine baths, then you're taking and you're definitely allowing yourself to just allow everything to go down that drain that's being just extracted off, and then rinsing off afterwards with shower, or if you use the seashell like I do, taking the seashell water and just allowing that seashell water to rinse all the residual things off of me that need to come off. So we talked about the medicine bath. With the energy that's coming up, if you are having a difficult time sleeping, now's the time to kind of check your bed. Do you need to change the sheets to a different color? If you use the deep blue is going to be soothing and calming and nurturing so that you can be calm and sleep and drop into that sleep. Look at the colors, what the colors on your bed is playing out. If it's really busy, that means it's going to be too busy. It's going to be kind of busy for you. If you got a lot of things, busyness going on your sheets, you might want to just kind of relax it down some. This is a time that you use the selenite on your body while you're laying in bed. Put it on your tummy, hold it in your hands, depending on what pieces that you have that you want to work with that will help you with rejuvenating yourself or calming yourself down for a nice peaceful sleep. And at this time, this is the time that you set the intention for your sleep. Please allow me to remember my dreams. If I go on a a journey into the astral, and I'm connecting with other healers, or I'm connecting with my ancestors, whatever medicine that is going to be granted to me or healing that I'm going to receive in that energy space, I ask that it be for my highest good, and I ask that I am well protected wherever I'm traveling to. So just know that this is a natural thing that happens to us when we sleep, that we go into other realms of dimensions and we're working there, or we're learning something, or we might go to the crystal realm and be learning about crystals, or we might go to a light realm and learning about light and codes and all of these wonderful, beautiful things that we do as healers. Nourishing the body with plenty of water, programming your water with love or beautiful music, and just allowing yourself to drink water throughout the entire time when you're working with clients or not working with clients, taking care of the self. So those are some of the things I wanted to cover to make sure that you take care of yourself. There are going to be some different type of body things going on between now and the eclipse, and then other planetorial things that are happening. We have several different planets that have gone into retrograde. I think Neptune just went into retrograde also. So we have that going on. The July, the number 7th month, is a busy month of planetary alignments, retrogrades, eclipse, Lionsgate. All of these things are going on in that time on July. So this is the time where we're kind of challenged, we're kind of stretched, we're in a place of, oh, I'm feeling tired, and this is a time when you do take that time and you listen to yourself and write things out. If you got to get things off your chest, write it out. Or if you got to talk to someone and get it off your chest. Don't hold that stuff in. Don't keep it locked in. One of the things I want to leave you with is these beautiful words of, you are not bound by limitations, time, space. All you do is create. And when you are ready, you will create what you have been looking for. You are that blessing. When you are born blessed, you never have to look for your blessings. Just knowing that you're already blessed, you never have to look for them. And make peace with your past so that you will have a future. If you don't make peace with the past, you can't claim your future, because you're too busy living in the past of what's happening. And a lot of people get stuck in past ordeals, past things that happen. So make peace with the past so you can look forward to your future, so you can move towards your future. And for God's sakes, clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up. Take ownership for those things. Take accountability. So my next part I'm going to talk about is medicines. When you are walking in healing medicines, everyone, when you're a healer, you have your trick of the trades, okay? And your trick of the trades are your trick of the trades. They're your gifts. And you don't have to share your gifts with everybody underneath the moon. You do not have to describe yourself and tell everybody what you do. It's not for everybody to know. Okay? So, what I am saying in this next part, sometimes being a healer means you are who you are. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to get authorized. You don't have to get approval. You are who you are. If your ancestors are walking with you and teaching you, your ancestors are walking with you and teaching you and encouraging you and showing you and having you connect with that. Everyone has ancestors. You just have to be on the frequency to hear them and listen to when they are guiding you on things, and be in that space. and not share every single thing with anybody. Everybody doesn't need to know the ins and outs of you and what makes you who you are. That's between you and Creator. That's how that is. When it comes to being in the medicine and walking your medicine, you're always prepared. Because you never know when you might have to be the one to do something for someone, that you know how to clear something, or you can actually do a Reiki symbol that's going to help somebody get rid of an attachment, or you're actually going to know how to work a certain frequency of color that can actually stop somebody from bleeding. Yes, these things. Everyone has these abilities, but you just have to listen. You have to be open to allow yourself to do those things. Connecting with your true self and honoring it. And this month, the month of July, the month of July is all about, am I happy with this? Am I okay with this? Everyone has a right to speak their truth. And stay in your truth. Because there are some people who don't want to hear truth. They want to just hide out in la la land, illusion land, and not really face truth. Well, everybody's going to be forced to really look at truth come July, because that number 7 is all about spirit. It's all about spirit. And it doesn't matter where you are on this planet, we're all going to have to look at our stuff and do the work and go deeper. And everything's going to accelerate. The frequency is sky high now. You probably have ringing in the ear, and you don't know what's going on. Why you have this high-pitched tone hitting you in the ear. Or why one moment your vision is clear and the next minute is not, and your eyes are so dry and irritated. And then your skin, one minute it's puffy. You feel like you're gigantra. And then you look in the mirror and you feel gigantra, but your scale is saying you're the same weight as 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's the same thing, nothing's changed. But you feel bloated, you feel distended, you feel more sleepy and tired. As that frequency goes up, you're going to feel sleepy and tired. This is that time you just say, you know what? Shoot, maybe I don't need to be running up and down the stairs doing my laundry. Those of us that live in apartments that don't have the luxury to have a washer and dryer inside your apartment unit, you have to go up and down the stairs or the laundromat, and sometimes you're just like, I just don't have the energy for that. I just want to just lay down. I want to go to bed early, or maybe take a nice soothing bath with some lavender oil and some rose. That rose, between now and all the way up towards August, you might want to be, if you're not allergic to rose or sensitive to it, you might want to take it up a notch in your home in a diffuser, just to keep your energy up. Because as these energies are shifting, you're going to feel other people's stuff that's coming through, and you're going to feel that. So just knowing that you don't want to connect to that energy is okay. It's allow yourself to just say, oh, I'm feeling stuff out there. Put your hand to your heart and just say, I am with me. I feel other people's stuff, but that is not mine to carry. Whatever I'm feeling, just acknowledge it and just be in your space. Don't take on drama energy. Don't take on other people's stuff. Believe me, it's going to be plenty of popcorn to go around next month. We're all going to have our own bag of popcorn. We'll probably be sharing out of different bags of popcorns, different flavors, because there's going to be so many weird things happening and going on. Pay attention to the sky. I keep looking up at the sky at night, and Jupiter is getting bigger. Looks like it's getting a little closer. Looks a little bit bigger to me. Just saying. It's a star, yeah, but I see it. I really see it out there. So, pay attention to all of these things. Taking that time out and getting out into nature, taking your shoes off, putting your feet on the earth, and allowing yourself to just be in that space. Right now, we're in those times. Eat when you need to eat. Drink when you need to drink. Sleep when you need to sleep. Those are the rules. of living in balance with the self. Because the old paradigm of how we used to do things, how we used to think, how everything used to be, is dissolving. It's going bye-bye. The old way of thinking doesn't even fit now. If you try to make something fit, it just, you give yourself a headache trying to make it work, and it doesn't work. That goes for everything. I mean, businesses, certain businesses that I grew up with or used to go to all the time are gone. Everything is changing. Everything is changing now. And we have to get in there and do the work and make some changes for ourselves for the highest good. Nobody has to go through anything alone. We're all in this together. We're all on this planet together. We're all in this together. So whip out the magic. Whip out all your special potions and whatever it is for yourself. Get your medicine tools in order. Clean your rooms up. Change those sheets on the bed. If you need to get a new bed, please, for God's sakes, get yourself a new bed. Stop sleeping in the slopes. And please, for God's sakes, if you need to get a new pillow, get yourself a new pillow. You deserve that. Whatever it is that you deserve, I need the healers to step it up. Level up. Step it up. Get the things that you deserve. You are worth that. You are worth it. And for God's sakes, those who are working in businesses and things, if you know for a fact people are going to the higher level and doing things and you have employees underneath you, give them a raise without even them asking. Show that appreciation of anyone working underneath that. Give them something that nurtures that healer. And I'm just talking about corporate buildings that have a lot of people working underneath them. Not talking about my place. So just in case somebody's watching my video and going to say, oh, she got on there, I was trying to, no. Don't be trying to put words in my mouth here. Let's keep it real. I'm just saying in general, people, step it up. Give that love where that love is needed. Give that support where that support is needed. Step it up. Everybody. Let's just get through this. We can do it all together. But we still got to get in there and do the work. And healers, you are worth everything. You are good at what you do. Don't doubt yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't put yourself down in any way, shape, or form. Step it up. If you know you're supposed to be writing that book, write that book. If you know you're supposed to move, move. If you know you're supposed to start a new project, start a new project. If you know what it is, do it. There's no more sitting around waiting for some big clue to come along to tell you what to do. You already know what to do. Just step it up. Be that priestess. Be that priest. Be that magical being that you were put here on the earth to do. Do it. Change it up a notch. You know what? It's like this. What do you got to lose? You're creators. If you don't like the way things are going right now, uncreate it and create something new. That's how powerful you are. That's all there is to it in a nutshell. So, this is the message that Spirit wanted me to sit and put forward and allow everybody to get. I hope this resonated with a lot of you, and I hope all of you are good in your heart. Be true to yourself in your heart. Be the love that you want to see in the world, and be soul light. Have a good evening. Have a good sleep. Let's rise together for another day. Be soul light.